So what are you selling here?
I sell vintage clothes and modern clothes, anywhere from like older than like 90s and older, and even like some with modern clothes as well.
Yeah. So do you live in LA?
No, I live out in Orange County, and I come out to LA to do some work out here.
Yeah. So I know because Orange County is closer to LA, I'm sure you have some idea on moving to LA or living in LA. Do you have some idea on that?
I have some. I think about it.
Yeah.
Maybe having like a studio space out here,
Yeah.
just for like this stuff. I do enjoy living out in OC.
Yeah.
And having fun out in LA.
Yeah. So what are some of the things that people should expect if they were moving to LA, like the traffic or
You know, like traffic, and just like it's like there's a lot of like, it gets very packed out here, you know. So of course during traffic it's gonna be hard, and then when you go out to eat, it's gonna be a little bit popping depending on where you go. But LA is like a great place because there's a lot of like different types of people, and then you get to see a wide diverse of culture, and there's a lot of like people enjoy art, clothes, they're into like different little things. There's a lot of people who even enjoy like video games or making like little crafts like jewelry or anything like that. So you get a lot of people even from the film industry, and so you get to meet so many people, and like, you know, if you're able to really just plug yourself and talk and get to know people, you're able to find a lot of opportunities.
Do I need a car to move to LA, like to live here? Because I know a lot of people drive.
Yeah, cars actually is very important if you live in LA. But it's hard to find parking. But like, you know, if you're able to like live in LA, have a bike and stuff like that, you're able to like figure things out. Because I know people without cars as well.
Does the neighborhood matters, like where to live, like which neighborhood to live? Does it matter in LA?
Honestly, it's wherever you can find like good rent.
It depends on the price, right? The rent. So tell me about doing business here. Do I need a license to start my business here?
No, you just have to talk to like the owner of stuff like this, and so like that's like you talk to them, and they'll tell you like stuff like that if you need anything. And so you can always go to like their webpage or like at Silver Lake Flea on Instagram. So
what do you think about the homeless situation in LA? Is it everywhere or just certain areas?
I mean, it's like everywhere, you know. It goes out to other like cities as well. So it is something that like it is an issue out in LA.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
Course,
what's the last thing? What do you have to tell people who want to move to LA?
You know, just it's a lot of things out here. That's all I can really say. It's a lot of things, you know. It's a little crazy, but it's like cool too. So just get ready for anything.
So what are you selling here?
So we sell like men's and women's vintage clothing.
Okay.
Pretty much.
I know this place happen like on Saturday and Sunday. What do you guys do when you're not here?
Well, we work still with clothing. So it's like a 7-day-a-week thing where we're dealing with clothing. So it's all used, vintage, pretty much everything you can imagine.
So you guys have a store somewhere?
We have a warehouse.
Oh, warehouse. Okay. So you sell online too?
We sell pretty much, we used to do online, not so much anymore. It's usually just word of mouth. Someone hears that we have good stuff and they reach out to us.
Where can somebody, but do you guys have a social media where they can find you guys?
Oh yeah, he has the social media account.
Well, maybe you can say it, say the name so my viewer can see it.
What is it?
Bunker 310H.
Bunker 310H.
Okay,
that's our Instagram.
Instagram. Okay. How is it like living in LA? Like, what's life like?
I like it. It's there's a lot to do. You know, there's always somewhere to go eat, something new to try. Always good music, good everything. There's just a lot going on. It's like living in LA is just busy.
How's the traffic here? I know it's a stereotype, so I want to hear from people who actually live here.
I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty horrible.
I'm about to say something just to be funny. I'm about to say the stereotype is there's no traffic in LA.
I wish.
Do I need a car to do you think car is the ideal to live in LA?
I think yes, because the definition of LA is more than just downtown. If you're just in downtown, you don't need a car. You just walk from place to place. But LA goes all the way down to sometimes even Long Beach. You know? So you do need a car for that. You can see way more things than just the big city life. There's the beach, Long Beach.
Yeah.
Good food down there. There's pretty much everything.
I know the guy called you the boss lady. I know you don't take public transportation, but how is the public transportation here?
I want to say it's busy, but it's nice.
Yeah.
You know, I carpool myself just so I don't have to drive. I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah.
So I actually prefer public transportation.
Does it matter which neighborhood you live in LA?
In what sense? Like,
In the sense of, oh, you know, I can just live anywhere. When I'm moving here, I can just live anywhere. Or some places are bad, some places are
it
good.
depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah.
'Cause I used to live in Santa Monica,
Mhm.
and I loved it there because there was just so much stuff. There's like every weekend I could just walk like around the neighborhood, and there's a nice little store,
Yeah.
some good food. But then I moved to Downey, which is also LA, but it's more suburban.
Yeah.
So that's where it's like, it just all depends on what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of every budget, what is your best neighborhood to live in LA?
Ooh, I don't know. If I could, I think I'd move back to Santa Monica.
Okay.
I loved it there. The food's great.
Yeah.
People are nice. The neighborhood's nice. It's just like a drive for me going from there
Yeah.
to here to Compton, you know. So that's when you need a car.
So before I go, my last suggestion, somebody who wanted to move to LA, and there's some stereotype about homeless encampment everywhere. They see videos. Is it everywhere in LA, or there are certain areas, specific areas?
I want to say this is everywhere in LA, but also across the country.
Okay.
You know, because
Yeah.
you can go down to San Diego and you imagine, oh, San Diego's really nice.
Yeah.
But it's there too.
Yeah.
I think it's just due to the pandemic, it's more rampant. You can see more of it. You know, a lot of people didn't do so well when everything was closed down. So I wouldn't say it's just an LA thing. It's
Yeah.
kind of just anywhere you can see it. Even in the nicest parts like Santa Monica,
Yeah.
there's like a...
You like Santa Monica, huh?
Yeah, I love Santa
Me
Monica.
too.
I keep bringing it
Yeah,
up.
it's a great place. I grew up. I was born in a coastal city, so I like Santa Monica more. I like to go to anywhere that they have beach and stuff like that.
Yeah, it has a different atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's much nicer, I think.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So the last thing, what's your if you were to rate LA from 1 to 10? 10 is higher in a good way. 1 is the...
I'd say 10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay. You really love LA, huh?
Yeah, I
Were you
do.
born here?
I was.
Oh,
I was
really?
born here.
So you're a LA girl.
Yeah, anytime I visit like out of the state, I still like miss home because it's so different. You can
Yeah.
have everything here,
Yeah.
and then if you go to like Utah, it's nice. The nature's beautiful, but you don't have stuff to do for the weekend.
Let me ask you some positive thing too about LA. I shouldn't be asking all these bad stereotypes.
Yeah.
Let me ask the good stereotype. Everybody say the weather is always amazing in LA.
Yeah, it's nice.
For somebody who hasn't been here, what do you think? Is it really?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. It's even in our winters, usually it's nice. You don't need too much of like a jacket. It
Yeah.
doesn't snow here.
Yeah.
And if you do want to go to the snow, you just drive to Big Bear.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. I've been there too.
Everything's close by. It's
Yeah.
really nice.
Thank you so much.
You're
What was your
welcome.
name again?
Valeria.
Nice meeting you.
Nice
You're my
meeting
new best friend. So how you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you.
How is the weather in LA?
It's bipolar
Oh, really?
right now.
Oh, right now it's raining too
Yeah.
much. That's what you
It
mean.
rains, it
Yeah,
goes, but it's always sunny usually.
yeah. How is the traffic too? Like,
It's bad.
yeah.
It's getting worse. It's getting worse.
What's the best way to get around? You think public transportation is better because of the traffic? Stress free?
Even public transportation's bad.
Yeah.
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 So,
Do I need a car to live in the LA area?
you actually do.
Okay.
Or a scooter would be great.
Oh,
Most
really?
people here use scooters.
Yeah. So if I were to move to LA, does it matter which neighborhood that I live in?
Not no more.
Okay.
It used to, but not no more. It's gentrified and
Yeah.
it's all getting better actually.
So if you were to rate moving to LA from 1 to 10, good and bad. 10 as good, 1 is
There's nothing like LA. 10.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, LA is beautiful. That's the
LA is
thing.
beautiful,
Yeah,
yeah.
and good things to do here too, right?
Absolutely. It's
Yeah.
all day, every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you guys selling here?
We're selling vintage and like early 2000s clothing, men's, women's.
Yeah.
trendy stuff too. Just,
Are you guys on social media?
yes, we are on social media. We have an Instagram.
Okay. Do you know the name or?
Yes, it's actually my friend's shop. It's
Okay.
called shop_925.
Okay.
And he posts his recent finds and his cute
Yeah.
stuff on it.
When he or she?
He-
Oh, when he is not here, does he have a shop somewhere else?
Yes, he has a studio downtown that
Okay.
he opens frequently.
Okay.
But I work it on the weekends.
Yeah. So why is it like living in LA?
Living in LA. It's pretty fast paced.
Okay.
Pretty busy. Depends on what you're into, but it's pretty nice. It's like a lot of people here, very different people
Yeah.
everywhere. So much to see, so much to do. So it's pretty fun. So I'm not a local, but
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
There's a stereotype about the traffic in LA. What do you think about the traffic?
Traffic it's actually not a stereotype. It's a fact. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm originally from Texas, so there's not a lot of traffic over there compared to here.
Yeah.
I get so frustrated driving around here because
Yeah.
it takes forever to get someplace.
Yeah.
Someplace.
Does a person need a car to live in LA?
Is it hard to live here?
Does a person need a car like driving?
Well, I don't have a car, but when I do drive, I use my roommate's car. But I get around with public transportation. Which,
Okay.
I mean, it's accessible, but it's not the best option. But
Yeah.
if that's what you have, that's what you have.
Which one is the best one? Train, buses, Uber? Which one?
Well, Uber is the best probably, but obviously if
Too
you're on a
expensive.
budget,
Yeah.
you know, but the buses are pretty good because they go everywhere,
Yeah.
and the metro is it's good if you're trying to get to a very long or far distance, but the bus is the best option probably for public transport.
If you were to rate living in LA from 1 to 10, 10 is the best. How would you rate LA? Moving into LA or living here?
I'd say about an 8,
Okay.
just depending on
Yeah.
where I come from. I consider this way better, but I feel like I said, there's so much to do here and so much to explore, so many people to meet, and stuff to do, and
Yeah.
just the way of life. But obviously, it can get a little frustrating, but it's pretty fun to me.
Does I don't know if I asked you already, but does it matter which neighborhood you live in LA? Or it's just based on your budget?
It just depends on your budget because I live in East LA, which is, I don't know, not considered the best part, but I still get to be all around LA, you know?
Okay.
It just depends. It doesn't really matter where you live here.
Yeah.
Because if you're out and about, then you're going to get to see everything.
So my last question before I go, somebody who want to move to LA, what would be your best advice to them?
Best advice is to, I would say plan ahead, but I didn't plan ahead. I just risked moving
Yeah.
here. But I'd say try hard and
Have some money in the bank, huh?
Have money and put in some effort.
Yeah.
Because if you just move out here and expect to be handed stuff,
It just doesn't happen
you
like.
have to put in a lot of effort.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Yeah. See you soon.
All right, see you.
Yeah.